Hey, hi, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add all kinds of awesome games to your backlog or your wish list or your now playing list or whatever you're doing out there. I'll tell you what, we're going to try to add to it every stinking time. And historically, we've done a pretty good job of that. So look out. Lock up your wish lists. Lock up your now playing lists. Because we're coming for them. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. And if you've hung out here before, you know. Hey, folks. I am happy to be back here again with some warm snow. I know. Still working our way through the prologue and chapter 1, and I'll tell you, coming back with more power than before. Look at, we're tearing up these wolves now. I have extended that meta progression tree a little bit more from some off-screen attempts that I've made, and I think I'm getting a little bit better. I have gotten really close to taking down the leader of the Boar army that we have seen in full force lately. And I'm hoping today that we can either grab that W or get super close to grabbing that W. And here's my commitment to you. If we don't grab that W this time around, stay tuned to the end of the video, because I will extinguish the Boar King myself, and we will include footage of that encounter. Alright, this looks interesting. Melee and flying sword attacks have a 15% chance to fire a lightning chain to deal 10 lightning damage to up to 5 enemies. Wow. I mean, that sounds really good. All right, let's go with that. You know, because enemies typically group up in the game, so I'm thinking that's going to be really nice for us. So the attack has gotten a little bit faster. I've got some nice defensive options. I have opened up a passive capability where we ignore some of the enemy defenses. If they're armored, we slice right through that, thankfully. So I'm hoping that today will be the day. And I'm going to play carefully. I'm going to try to nail the timing of the dashes. I'm going to watch for when these guys are running around out there. Ooh, see, we're already doing really well. But that was just to show you how good that quick stand has gotten, you know? Tell you what. Look, the goat's still gonna make mistakes sometimes. It's bound to happen. But we're gonna have fun regardless. Oh, goodness. We're really showing off the quick stand here. It is. It's a tough game. I really like it, though. The challenge has absolutely kept me coming back. All right, let's go ahead and call those back. Let's go ahead and slash him. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Mutilate. Increase all damage taken by enemies by 10% for every flying sword sticking out of them. That's probably the way we're going to go. Yeah, I think that looks pretty decent. Let's see what we got laying around here. Melee attack speed plus 16%. Damage against poisoned enemies plus 16%. When you are carrying Wrath Blood in the core slot, increases the trigger chance of Rage Burst by 10%. Okay. So let's go with it, and we want to look for opportunities to do poison. Has a 15% chance to inflict one of the following effects. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So kind of a round robin in a way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. That looks interesting. And then that way we can look for other relics that stack with all of the different elements that we're going to be able to do. I like it. Rock and roll. All right, let's go ahead and go with the random relic here. Summons a small ice storm. All right, I'm going to look at these. Generates a frost nova at where you stop, dealing 4 ice damage, or upon dealing ice damage, there's a 5% chance to deal 3 additional ice damage and inflict frozen on the enemy for 1 second. Now that is not one of the round robins here, so we'll go with this dashing capability, and who knows, maybe we find something that is a little bit stronger along the way out in Boar City. Cheers to you, folks. I am still out here enjoying that espresso roast that I've been talking about, but today I am drinking it cold. It is right about 2:30 Eastern. I like a cold coffee in the afternoon. You know, I can't start the day out that way, but by the afternoon, I'm good with throwing down with some colder brew. So cheers to you. Hope you've got something good going there. I also decided to mix it up with some oat milk. That's my go-to. All right, so we've got an elite enemy. Usually these guys drop some pretty good stuff. Let's make sure we don't get run over. Nice to see the fire being applied. Let's grab these swords back. All right, pull those back. This is a sturdy enemy, I gotta tell you. All right, wonderful. What do we have here? Barbarian Might, melee attack plus 6%, damage against stunned enemies, and we are not carrying the big bone. Okay, so we're gonna hold on to the current sword. We're gonna go ahead and melt that one down. And you might have noticed that now that we have some of those additional meta progression upgrades that I mentioned, when I melt down both weapons and relics now, you get some additional stuff. Relics specifically, get some health back, actually get some speed for 60 seconds, some additional movement speed. So the upgrade options are pretty neat. They're very plentiful in that skill tree. Still kind of trying to decide which best fits my play style. But you know, if we ever finish chapter 1, I'm sure that even more stuff is going to open up, and then we'll have even more options to choose from. Let's see here. Upon dealing fire damage, has a 15% chance to fire a niter arrow that can bounce 3 times each time, dealing 4 fire damage. I mean, that sounds great. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm on board. And we will go with the elite enemy encounter. See if we can get another good drop. Okay. Oh, we got a pig in the area as well. Ooh, there's that arrow. Like that. Now, I am trying to steer clear from firing off my flask. Ooh, look at this. Melee attack plus 17%, ranged damage plus 20%, fire damage plus 18%, and rage gang plus 8%. That's for that core capability. When you are carrying Tiger's Mark, the first strike of your melee attack activates Total Annihilation, expanding your attack range and increasing damage dealt by 75%. Wow. Well, we don't have Tiger's Mark as far as I know. Let's just double check here. Yeah, no Tiger's Mark at this point. And we don't have it down here either. I'm not sure if it's a skill or if it's a relic. It might be a skill now that I think of it. Let's go ahead and dismantle this. And we're going to keep rolling along here. Now with our legendary weapon and all. That will hopefully make a little bit better along the way. Yeah, this is looking pretty solid. In the past, I have had runs where I have some passive capabilities from the relics that actually gave me 0.5% health back on every kill. And I thought that was awesome. I thought that guy was stuck on the fence. We're going to go up and whack him, and then he ended up getting through. But if we can make it to the shop without having to burn a health vial, that would be ideal. Okay, so I am thinking we go in this direction. Oh, jeez. Porky over here. Now, this is looking slightly different from last time, and I'm wondering if this is another way that the game is continuing to throw changes at us, which is really neat. Upon dealing melee damage, increases your flying sword damage by 25% for 1.5 seconds. Upon dealing flying sword damage, increases your melee damage. That's pretty neat. Let's go with that. Like that mirror strike concept. Just checking over here to make sure there's nothing hidden. And it doesn't appear there is, so let's go on in. Okay. Recognize that voice. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and grab the heal for sure here. Intoxicator Brew. I wish I knew what some of these things were. We're also looking for something called Tiger's Mark, which again, for all I know, could be a skill. I don't see anything that says Tiger's Mark here. Draconic Goblet. Thinking that could be something related to fire. You know, let's give it a shot. Let's see if this works out. Upon sheathing, inflicts terrified. Okay. Well, maybe we're not gonna do this. Final blow of a melee attack becomes the Blade of Terror. Yeah, I would rather do the round robin piece. Terrified enemies take additional true damage. I could see changing this one out. All right, so we're going to refine that, and we're actually going to get some health and some speed back. Yeah, I guess we'll save the gold that we have left at this point. All right, let's do it. Okay, so we definitely have a new encounter here that's happening. Stay the hell out of the way of that. Whoa, okay. Let's grab all those back and toss them at him again. And so far, so good, right? Oh, geez, I didn't even spot that. All right. Coming for you, guy. Well, we hit with most of them. Oh, geez. All right. I'm so thankful for that sound effect that fires off when your sheath is ready. Let's take advantage of this turbo speed that we have while we can. Nice. Perfect. Let's go nail him if we can. Hey, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Melee attack speed plus 13% and 5% to attack. When you are carrying Wrath Blood in the core slot, increases the trigger chance of Rage Burst. Well, we are not, unfortunately. So we'll dump that. Let's see what we got here. Melee attack speed plus 30%, movement speed plus 10%. I like that, especially for the boss that we know we have coming. Movement speed is extremely important. What do we have here? Oh, Key Whisperer. Is that something we're looking for? No. Still that Tiger's Mark. Okay, let's see what we got. Active skill, your melee attacks will come with Key Slash, which is probably Chi Slash, and your flying swords will come with Chi Blast, dealing 10 additional AoE damage for 5 seconds. Interesting. Upon dashing, gain 2 rage. The effect can only be triggered. You gain 2 extra rage when your rage is below 40%. You know, I am not extremely compelled, so I'm going to actually break that down. We'll take the health that we get and bring all those back in, and apparently we will be running into... let's go with the elite. Why not? Roll the dice, right? I'm loving the lightning that's firing out everywhere. That was a good take. All right, well, here's the bozo. Got him. And that looks like that could be a mythic weapon. Wow, Draco Slayer. All damage plus 13%. Movement speed plus 13%. Another movement speed plus 13%. Additional poison damage. When dealing damage, has a 9% chance to increase enemy damage taken by 60%. Wow. Dragon's Demise has a 15% chance to deal 3 times damage. When you have Dragon's Demise, every strike you make will be replaced by Dragon's Demise. However, the damage dealt by Dragon's Demise will be reduced by 75%. I feel like we need to take this. And then we need to find Dragon's Demise. Huh, okay. Let's do that. And I mean, we are going to cause poison at times, so we probably just want to look for additional ways to poison if at all possible. But I'm okay with all of the things that this does. Maybe build up some blue souls as well in the meantime for the visit to the store. In case Dragon's Demise should happen to show up. It'd be awesome to be able to grab that and see what that's all about. Oh boy, okay. Let's just slice them all up, all at once. Let's go Elite. That paid off in a pretty big way last time around. Let's do it again. Isn't that outstanding how it gets him on the way back with the sheath capability? Really like that. Okay, so we've got an elite ranged guy, which I don't see a whole heck of a lot. A lot of drops there. What'd we get? Okay, it's an epic. Damage against bleeding enemies. When you are carrying both Zombie Finger and Real Gar, increases your poison damage by 50%. Well, okay. Let's go ahead and break that down. For the juicy blues, looks like it's all going to be blue, so we'll just see what we can see here. I mean, you gotta admit, we are just fast as hell. We go elite again? I think we do. And now the rooms are starting to look familiar. So I think we just kind of took the back way in. Alright, let's not get hit by any of this if we can avoid it. Perfect. Okay, so it's that niter arrow again, and I don't think we need it at this point. When your flying sword hits a burning enemy, it has a 33% chance to trigger the niter blast. You know, maybe we do want to go with that instead of the frost bloom, because we do have something that chains off of burning. Yeah, let's do that. I think that makes sense. And then we can refine that and get some health back and some additional speed temporarily. Yeah, that speed makes such a difference. Okay. Well, the real Gar, the mechanical case, and the talisman, which we do not need any of those things. So we're gonna restore health. And I'll tell you what, we are looking good from a current health standpoint. We've got full health. We've got 4 life vials. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about this. So let's see what happens. Cheers to you. One final sip here before the bedroom encounter. Okay. I mean, if I was in that coffee mood and somebody threw a sword in my chest and forehead, that would spoil my mood as well. You know what I mean? All right, let's just start with a really solid opening of not getting hit too much, right? We could do that. That'd be just wonderful. Okay, this is looking really great. We got him with the armor break. We're gonna back up. Ah, okay. That's all right, that's all right. I gotta remind myself not to get too greedy. Hey, we did it! Damage over time, got him. Folks, we're looking good here. Looking good in the neighborhood. All right. I don't know what our health is at right now because the screen is covered up, but I don't think we took too many hits there. Okay. try to take those hands down faster than I normally do. Perfect. And then we'll go grab those immediately. I've not seen this attack before. Alright, this is going pretty well so far. Oh, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Hey, we did it. Alright, we're gonna keep beating up on this arm. Not sure what is gonna happen once we take this arm out. Maybe we're gonna get a chance to attack the head, or maybe that's not something we need to do yet. Okay. Yep, we're gonna... Oh boy. Can we dash through that, or are we just supposed to stay away from... Maybe we're just supposed to stay away from that. I'm gonna use a flask. Oh gosh. Now let's call those back, and let's start working on this hand. Okay, alright. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay. Alright, we need to try and make sure that does not happen again. Come on, one time. There we go. Let's get out of here. Can we get it? Oh, I think we did. Nope, we didn't. Alright. That's alright, we got the remedy. Okay, hey. Let's beat up on this guy. Come on. What's going on here? Oh. Alright. So is he going to come from the same way? Okay, there, we got it off that time. All right, is he... Which way? Oh, God. All right, we're going to drink the thing. There we go. Yeah! Okay! Look at that, folks. That's exciting. Wow. The letter reads, "Dear brother, the emperor has grown old and feeble, and my son has come of age. The goal of our clan will finally be fulfilled." Okay, all right. Let's see what we got here. Intoxicator brew. Upon taking a hit, you have a 10% chance to dodge it, etc., etc. I think we're going to stick with what we got as far as that goes. We'll get some health back. When picking up a sword, launches whirlwind slash once. I have had this before, and I really like this one. We are going to go with that. Let's do it. Okay, melee attack speed plus 14%, damage against stunned. No, don't want that. We're going to go ahead and dismantle that weapon. I'll just get a couple more swings in there, right? Why not? Why not? A couple more. This guy's huge. Ready to go. Okay, now we're on a boat. All right. Cool. Let's see what the options are here. One random weapon, one random relic. Randomly get lots of blue souls. Well, we've already got 908. Let's go with this. Oh, the Draconic Goblet. Dragon's Demise was what we were looking for. 15% chance to deal 3x damage. Does this say anything about Dragon's Demise? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, again, I like what we got, so I am gonna go ahead and refine that. We'll get some health back. Hit that guy a little bit, and we're ready. I think we're moving into Chapter 2. The Tower of Fate. Oh my. Scroll of Crane. That is lovely. Oh, hey, we got all our health files back. That's neat. Oh, I like the look of that guy. We got some new enemy types that are showing up. Report of Warm. Once an individual inhales this substance, they will undergo changes within 2 hours. In the initial stage, symptoms such as chills, fever, and coughing up blood will occur, followed by hallucinations. Eventually, the person will lose their sanity and undergo a transformation into an inhuman creature. Yeah, that's why these guys are like zombified, basically. Look at this dude. Wow. Looks like this guy stamps his feet down and does AoEs. Okay. That was outstanding. Now, we're at 1,100 blue souls, so we're going to be ready to rock and roll by the time we hit a store. Holy moly. Now you've got the normal slashes happening, and then when we call back all the blades, or happen to stand on them, we do the circular whips of the sword. It's all working out really well. I like the look of these little guys. Oh, wow. Spinning shot just procced right at the right moment. Just love to see it. All right, here we go. Oh, we're getting into something here. What is this thing? Looked like that was granting some kind of invisibility status. Looked like that enemy was obscured a little bit. All right, what do we got here? This could be interesting. Upon sheathing, launch a teal slash and 4 consecutive melee attacks at enemies nearby. The teal slash deals 100% more damage and has a 15% chance to deal 2x damage. Upon 100 rage, auto-consumes all rage, and your last strike will come with a teal slash for 9 seconds. Wow. That seems better than the Thunderstone. I mean, we sheath constantly. Let's go with it. I guess we could look at the other options as well, but I like everything we've got going down here. Yeah, let's try that. Let's switch that out. And then we can refine this. We'll get a little bit of health back, some speed. All kinds of good stuff going on. All right. Good stuff. Wow. That is awesome. They're just melting them. All right, let's see what we got here. No. And we're going to go towards the elite encounter. There he is. Another ranged guy. Holy cow, you just get so fast. Alright, we're not gonna go with that. Even more blue. Okay, so it was concealing them a little bit. All right, quick sip of coffee here. Cheers to you. Let's head towards the blue. Not that we need more. Well, I guess I take that back, because some of those items do end up getting more expensive, as we've seen. We haven't always been able to afford them either, so it'll be nice to have the extra blue souls on hand if that should happen and something looks really good. Alright, more blue souls, and looks like both of these are maybe leading to, yep, the store. She's always happy to see us, and I appreciate that. Alright, let's do the healing and get one random common sect skill book. Ooh, that could be good. Alright, let's hope for the best. Total Madness. All damage plus 300%, but your damage taken is increased by 300%. I don't know about that. Let's go with the dashing distance. I have not taken this one in the past. It seems pretty cool. Blood Rishi and Wrath Blood and Saberstone. Now, we're not looking for any of those. Just still looking for Dragon's Demise. Interesting. Okay. Who is this? White Shadow. Oh, all right. So far, so good. Ah, that's the fake one. I guess we can identify the real one by the status effects. Ah, I should have waited. Wow, look at that damage. Holy moly. Wow. That's awesome. Draconic Goblet in epic form, I believe, is what we're seeing here. But again, I think we're good. So I'm going to melt that one down. We've got a skill book, which we love. Melee attack speed plus 80%. Holy cow. I don't even have to look at the other ones. We're doing that. Yeah, I think we'll hold off on this. We'll Go ahead and melt that down as well. And let's keep on keeping on here. What is this? I'm finally free, huh? What is that you're holding? Stop. Bring it over here so I can give it a nice hammering. Oh, that's cool. So did we just open up a blacksmith opportunity? I don't think I can interact with him right now. But I think that's foreshadowing. All right. Oh my goodness, it's so fast now. That is amazing. Okay. Let's go with that, because if it's not something we can use, we can melt it down, as you know, and get a little bit of health back, right? Speaking of health, we're gonna need to do that. All right, now that we've thoroughly made a mess of this library, and so quickly. Wow. Okay, we got another Gale Storm capability. Melee attack plus 35%. Your damage taken is increased by 250%. Greatly improves your mobility upon dashing. Deals damage to enemies along the way. I don't know. Do we gamble a little bit? I mean, this run's getting a little bit long in the tooth, right? Hey. Let's do it. Let's do it. We gotta live a little. We're gonna do some damage on dashing now. I don't hate that. Oh my goodness. Well, there's our epic. Our epic. Our elite. You know what I mean. Okay, what do we got here? A pearl. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep what we have and we'll melt it down for the health again. What a run so far. This is great. And all brand new territory, by the way. You know, my first time being beyond the first chapter. It's really wild. Nice to see. All right, let's go there. It is incredible how fast you can get. Wow. I'm gonna wait to sheath for that. Okay, getting into a misty area. Unreal. Okay. The old frost bloom, we had that and then we melted it down. We switched it out for, I think it was either the ghostly strand or the niter arrow at the time. And looks like we're rocking and rolling back to the store. We'll go ahead and do that. Mechanical bazooka, alien stone. I'm just gonna say we don't need those. And we're gonna go take on whatever this is. Very long hallway. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have here. Ooh. That's definitely not creepy. You're finally here. I've been waiting to welcome you. Matriarch of Crane, okay. I don't think I want to go near whatever that... Oh, wow. Speed just really coming in handy right now. That is still there. I don't know what that is. Oh, now we're on a tirade. Look at that. Wow. Oh, let's get out of there. There we go. I bet if I touch those... Oh, geez. Oh, this is really interesting. So I wonder, can I do something about these expanding black holes? Oh, no. Meet your end in the void. You're safe for now. Seize this opportunity to destroy the frozen black hole. Oh, okay. Alright. I can't hold on much longer. She's about to drag you back out there. We're ready. Let's do it. Oh, God. I guess I missed those. Alright. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. You know, that was a really great run. That was a really great run. Wow. Here to see her again. And now, because we beat both the prologue and Chapter 1, we get 1 for the prologue and 2 for Chapter 1. So as you can see, I started making a little bit of progress over here. This is why we started the game with a relic also. Made a lot of progress over here, and I think this stuff is really starting to help with defense and overall health points. This isn't hurting either. You know, we've gotten a lot more powerful. So we'll make some decisions for next time. I'm going to eyeball these a little bit more closely. Folks, this is a game called Warm Snow, and it's a pretty awesome action roguelite that I'm enjoying. We're going to keep playing this, and we'll probably give away a couple more copies along the way. If you're enjoying it, do me a favor. Go down to the comments section. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you want to see more of this. And while you're down there, hit that like button for me. It helps other people see the video. Maybe like me, this one just got away from them from a radar screen standpoint. There's so many games coming out all the time. I will include a link to the game's Steam page in case you want to go out there and grab this one or wish list it for the future. And I will bid you adieu here. Thanks for hanging out. We'll get together again soon. We'll play a roguelike or a roguelite because that's what we do every time. And we'll give away a video game at least once a week. How about that? You take care out there.